Stefan Sagmeister is an Austrian designer who lives and works in New York City over the past 25 plus years. He designed for clients like Rolling Stones, HBO, and the Guggenheim Museum. He's a legend in his design community for his packaging and design work for amazing musicians like Louis Reed and David Byrne. He's a genius at creating from the place rooted in curiosity and exploration, handcrafting, and endurance. He earned practically every important international design award, and his work has been mounted in Zurich, Vienna, New York, Berlin, Tokyo, Prague, and Miami. His philosophy is to design something that helps or delights somebody. He developed his style by not worrying about it. He says that it comes by itself. It is much more difficult to get rid of the personal style than to develop it, and it is much more easier to develop your style due to the multiple feedback resources available today. He tries to create from different intensity points, and his success comes from designing for different audiences. He grew up in Vienna design world, the birthplace of Bauhaus, and found some of these ideas very valid for his design background. His advice to designers to think about the project from the point of view that has nothing to do with the project itself. For example, if you design the sneakers, you should think about the Coca-Cola bottle because everything has connectivity. Thinking about unrelated projects while designing forces the brain to go to places it didn't go before. He says, I start with the hard things and I finish with the easy things. In his work, he not just points to what's wrong with the world, but he seeks out ways to improve it. He challenges himself and us to be happy. He has a weapon against a serious burnout at work. He takes a year-long sabbatical every 7 years. It completely transforms the way he shapes his work. Extending lengths of time off assist in bringing curiosity and growth to his work. While on sabbaticals, his projects come from a place of authenticity, unmolested by Pinterest, Dribble, and client orders. It's not just about taking an extended amount of time off, but finding sacred time and discipline to work on your own project. Stefan Sagmeister creates from a place of almost childlike authenticity. It's the kind of work that pays off by itself, emotionally and financially. The very act of making something, shooting a photograph, designing a product, thinking critically, or building a business is a creative one. These small actions come from our unique inner impulse to create. More than anything, he uses his creative impulse as birth fuel and compass. His favorite saying is, break the mold. It has allowed him to push on when others haven't, overcome obstacles through impossible, and build a life of habits that sustain his mindset. And he'll be the first to tell you that his accomplishments are built on learned skills available to everyone.